Hello and welcome to Snowrunner. Today we are looking at the KRS Bandit, which is the DLC vehicle part of which you get that when you go into the Yukon basically. So we're going to go and do a couple of little tasks with it and see how we get on. So let's go into the garage and I'll show you what the options are available. So options wise, now we've got 4 different engine options. I've still got to open up those other ones, but I've got the top engine, which is the best one. Now I've tried this on my other game, and to be honest, these other engines didn't really make much difference. They were, even the top engine, it's not like a lot more power than the bars there show it is, but it didn't seem to make that much difference. So that's the engine options. Then we've got our normal gearbox selections, which we use the off-road. There's no raised suspension or active for this one at the moment. And then tyre wise, got quite a few different tyre choices on it. And we have got the mud tyres, which is always the nice option, especially in, well, flooded foothills are pretty good. But we have got a slope to navigate, and I haven't scouted it, so we're going to use the chain option today. And then going on for winch, we got no autonomous, which is a bit of a shame. I wish we could have autonomous on all vehicles, really. But I'm going to go with the advanced medium. And then snorkel-wise, we've got 2 different snorkel options available, just like that. And then frame add-ons, we have got a few for it, where we've got the KRS Bandit crane, and then you've got the flatbed van add-on, the maintenance frame add-on, seismic vibrator module, which is always handy, the sideboard, and then we have the fuel tank trunk repair supplies, which is on the roof, which that is always handy. There's 140 of them, 2 spare wheels, and 150 repair points. Then saddle high and saddle low, which I haven't done any pulling with this whatsoever. I've just used it with a sideboard, but I think we just used a flatbed on it today. I think give that a go. And then moving on to miscellaneous, we have all the different lights on the top. We're going to get rid of those factory beacons because I don't see the point of those beacons, to be honest. What are the beacons for? There's nobody else on the map, so what are they there for? And they're so slow, they look pretty crap. Going on to front bumper, so we have quite a few different bumper options available for it, as you can see, and I'm going to go with a heavy duty pipe there because that one looks pretty cool. We'll have that one. And then rims, there are quite a few different rim options on there. And then moving on to colours, which we've got all the normal colours, and then we've got a few different multicolours down the bottom, just down here. And then bobbleheads, we've got all of them if that's what you want. And then accessories, got a load of them on there as well. And then stickers, of course this is DLC, so you're going to get all the stickers. It's like, what is the point of having them stickers up there? Like, you know, if that took 10 minutes to do that in my book, that was 10 minutes wasted. But that's just me. Exterior stickers, if you want them on there, you can have them. You know, they'd be great if you could put your own logo on something on there, but otherwise this sort of stuff just doesn't appeal to me. I think it's just a complete waste of time. But there you go, that's just me. So let's go and give this a go. Let's get it out. And what we're going to do is we've got the one mission. Let's go and trigger that first. So, and that is camping gone wrong. So it's a task. Sorry, not a mission. And we've got to get the skate from there. So and we've got to take it up to the top there. So I thought it'd be a good test for these chains, because the chains on flooded foothills seem to be pretty good. Now to get across here, I think we're going to come down the main road, and I haven't tried to see if we can get across that bit there. So I think we're going to go for that option today, or we could even go to that little island there. Well, let's just go down there and have a look, because I haven't done hardly any of this map at the moment, and I've got a lot of it to do. So let's go and crack on. Now I have got quite a few repair points and what have you on the roof, but I'm not sure how many we need. So I think what we're going to do is take a trailer down there, if I can select it. Where is it? It's probably one of the last ones. What was that one? Oh, that's a new one. Yeah, that'll do. We'll have that, and then hopefully that will turn without catching up. Yeah, it does catch on the back, so it is going to impact our steering a little bit. Why they couldn't just alter that drawbar a little bit? You can see the width of the back of the Bandit there, it goes right in, so why couldn't they put that drawbar, you know, on that higher bit there? Would have been a lot easier, and then we could probably turn a little bit better. But hopefully we won't need the trailer anyhow, but well, that's fine for going through there anyway, isn't it? So this is permanent all-wheel drive, permanent diff, which that's something I prefer to have it switchable, to be honest, but it is what it is, so we can't really do a lot about it. So let's go and crack on and see if we can recover this Scout 800 and get it up that slope, because that's going to be the test. But like I said, the chain tyres seem to be working really well with the snow and the mud and everything else, which always does help. But you see already we are struggling, which, you know, I expected this truck, being as a, you'd expect DLC vehicles to be pretty good, really, wouldn't you? That's what I'd expect. But no, they're all pretty gutless. And there's only one what I've come across, which is the Navi, which that one's pretty good going. Let's go into low plus. The Navi, which is got a lot, is a little bit overpowered, but you know, sometimes you want a little bit more power. That seems to be the only truck I've come across for the DLC which goes really well. All the other ones, they're sort of alright, but nothing special. And this one, well, I used this for a while a few weeks back when I had it as a well, when we were in the Yukon on PTS, and I wasn't really impressed with the Bandit. It's a chug along, and it will just keep chugging all day long, but it hasn't got much power. Although we've got the top engine, and it didn't really make much difference. I'm pretty sure if we had two of them driving alongside of each other, this one wouldn't be further ahead than the other one with a smaller engine, because, well, Snowrunners don't seem to be very good at getting all these engines and that right. There's not much difference in a lot of them. They're all pretty much the same. It's like, well, what's the point of having all these different engine upgrades if we don't really do a lot? It's well, the game needs sorting out, doesn't it? It really does. And here we are. Look at this already. We are stuck in the mud. Unbelievable. Let's get the winch on. Hopefully the winch will work. That's one of my other gripes as well about some of these winches. They should be a lot stronger than what they are. I know they try and make the game a little bit harder with it, but what's the point if the winch isn't going to pull the vehicle out? And what's the point of having the bloody thing on there? And especially when you get the advanced ones and all that malarkey on there, and it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't make that much difference. It's like I've just been comparing the extended one to the normal winches, and the difference is nothing. It's like probably about a metre or two, and that's it. And then you go and use the modded vehicles with the offline winches, and you know, it's like 30 odd metres, which is what it should be, not just a little 10 metre. And then, well, I think it's about 8 metres it seems like, and then when you get the upgraded one, it only takes you to another sort of couple of metres, which is not really good in my book. There's a lot of on this game needs tweaking, really does, but hopefully that'll all come in time. Now that looks pretty, yeah, we're going to go straight across there actually, because that looks like we haven't got too bad of a current going through here. So let's go in low plus, and it's quite shallow, which is the main thing, because there is quite a few places you can cross. Well, you can cross anywhere if you've got a long enough winch, and that's what I found when I was using mods, that you could do that no problem whatsoever. You could get on one side of the bank and then put your winch on the other side of the bank, hook on, and away you go. And this is proving to be pretty slow going. So, well, the mud tyres might help, but I just want to use these chains to go up that slope, which we get to shortly, because I'm pretty sure the mud tyres ain't going to help there very much. Let's see if we can use that winch to help us along a little bit. So as a towing vehicle, it's not really too impressed with it. I know there's a lot of people who have said that, yeah, really love the Bandit, think it's a great truck, and I'm like, well, fair play to you, but I don't. I think it's okay, but it's probably going to sit in my garage for a while. Now, obviously I am using modded vehicles, because this isn't a modded one, this is the one that came with the game, but I have got the option to use modded as I'm on PC currently. as my PlayStation is, the fan on it is ridiculous, and I've had some issues with the frame rates. It just hasn't been, I can't really video off it at the moment, so I was hoping to get a PS5, which is proving to be an absolute nightmare, that is, and that might have helped things out. At least my PlayStation isn't whirring up so much. I've got the Pro, and the trouble is when I'm doing a video, all you can hear is just the woo in the background, and you know, it's bloody loud, it really is. So I was hoping to get hold of a PS5, and then I was hoping we wouldn't get all that whirring noise, but no, I cannot get hold of a PS5 at the moment. It's they are like rock and all shit, they really are. They're just hard to get on hold of them, and it was all down to the scalpers who managed to buy. I was reading a news article earlier, and it said they managed to pick up, it was about 5,000 of them with robots and whatever, so there was always going to be 5,000 we were never going to get hold of. And well, you can get hold of them if you want to pay £1,000, and it's like, well, not when it is the price I want the digital one, because I don't use disc, and they're like £359, and of course on eBay, yeah, you can buy them for £700–800, and it's like, no, I want one, but I'm not paying twice as much, being I haven't got the money for the first one, so it's going on the credit card, and hopefully I can get it paid over Christmas. That's if I can find one over Christmas. Been doing my bloody head in, but this is why I'm still on PC. Now, I probably will get on some multiplayer in the next few days and just open up the map and what have you, but probably won't do too much on the PS4 at the moment, just because of the noise of the thing. It is pretty horrendous. Now, I have got a normal PS4, so I should just fire that one up and see if it's a little bit quieter. Now, we are going the right way. We can get rid of that, aren't we? Yeah. All we got to do is head down to there, and that is where the camping gone wrong. It started. I probably should have come across there, but at least we can have a look, because I have scouted this map, but I haven't been on it enough to remember where the points to cross are and all that sort of stuff at the moment. But there you go. It all takes time, and been getting into the crafting a little bit, trying to work out what's what with that. Now, can we cut across there or anything? No, there's no point. We just travel around the road. We're not going to do any shortcuts here. It's not going to happen, is it? Now, I wouldn't. Oh, typical. We could have come across there, so that bit there is another shallow point, and would probably have saved us a lot of time in the mud here. Just get the winch on and see if that helps. See, it's like you put the winch on and it's like so slow, and that's what annoys me about a lot of the base vehicles. All the winches and everything else are just, and the winches and engines just aren't powerful enough. They're really not. Whereas you go and start using modded ones, you know, it makes the game a lot, not easier, but more enjoyable. Because if it takes you like 10 minutes to do like 10 meters, it's not enjoyable, it's just annoying. It's just like, you know, I know they try and do it to make the game so it's got more longevity, but at the end of the day it doesn't, because it's just annoying, isn't it? And here we are now. Let's see if we can get on along. Oh, look at that. See, where can we get to? Not very far whatsoever, but we'll see if we can get on that tree. Oh, and it's actually pulling us a little bit this time, but I just find it's crap. It really is. It needs sorting out, this game does. So many little problems with it, and we probably could go up through that bit there. That looks like it's an open bit, and we might save a little bit of time. We go up. Then again, is the Bandit going to get up there? No, it's not, is it? Because I've seen a few videos and people are saying, yeah, I love the Bandit, it goes anywhere, it does this and it does that, and I'm like, really? I didn't think so at all. I think it's not a very good vehicle, but everyone's different, and I'll tell you what, we're going to have to winch up there, aren't we? We are going to have to winch. But see how just slow it is, just winching away and just like, yeah, right, let's go and make a cup of tea while this winches itself up here, because this is going to take us 10 minutes. And it shouldn't take this long, it really doesn't. So I feel for anyone who's playing just on the vanilla game, because when you get the mods for console, you're going to be able to go off and do it in twice as quick, easy. And I'll tell you what, are we trapped in here? Yes, we bloody are, aren't we? Yes, it wasn't really a good idea coming this way, was it? And now I've probably got myself trapped in here, unless we can get through that gap in the trees there. That might be alright. Well, gotta watch it. I haven't got autonomous. But at least they have cut down the amount of trees on this map as well, because some of the other maps, it's horrendous. It really is. What is the point of having all these trees? So where is it? It's over that way. It's where the flag is. So it's just over there by the looks of it. I can't see the vehicle yet. Oh, there it is. We can see it. So hopefully we can just get this refueled. And then, oh, he's rolled it. Alright, well, let's repair it first. And I think we'll repair, not off the trunk supplies, off the trailer. And we do the skate. There it is. That's all done. Now, does it need fuel? Refuel. And we don't want the source maintenance trailer. And then we want the skate. So that's full up. And did we burn all that fuel? I'm gonna have to check that on the video, because surely we didn't burn all that fuel just to get here. If we have, then yeah, this Bandit is not gonna be one of my top vehicles whatsoever, which is a shame. Detach that, and then I think we will try, because we need to go up that slope here. I think we're just gonna, I was gonna put it on the back, but I have noticed how tippy this is. Now you can get it, you can go on the side quite a bit before it tips, but I have found it to be very easy to flip over. So I'll tell you what, let's just drag that out first. Put it on one of the top points, that one there. And let's just get it out of the way. Drag it over. There we go. Now we'll put it on to attach on the back there. See, and like, why has it done that? Why is it only showing up with one winch point? Is it because I'm too close? No, that's it. You're having a laugh. So that is the winch point. So what about the other winch points and what have you? So that's going to end up being a pain in the ass. We can't do that. We cannot do that, can we? Let's try again. Oh, we got a winch point on the back now. See, it's like, it's still got so many problems, this game, hasn't it? And all they do is keep giving us new content and more problems. Oh, right, let's get that winch point round to there. Right, so now hopefully we're not going to drag it over at least. Let's get it a little bit closer, because we haven't got to go very far, I don't think. It's just at the top of this hill. Now let's go in a bit of low as well, because it's not as if we're going to be speeding up this way anyhow. And at least the chains are working alright, but I did expect this to be full of ice. When I looked at it on the map, I thought, yeah, that could be pretty tight, but it seems to be okay. And I thought I turned off those bloody beacons. Stupid things. Really are. They made such a big deal. That was another thing they made a big deal out of. Oh look, we got beacons, and look at them. Have you ever seen beacons go so slow in your life? No. Load of crap. But there you go. That's my moan for the day. I'm just getting a bit fed up with Snowrunner, to be honest, where they just need to sort this shit out, really do. So here we go, we're going to struggle up this bit here then, aren't we? Yeah, no doubt we're going to have to get the winch out. So we might have to winch on, drag the vehicle up here first, because that's not going up there, is it? It's not. Whoa. Yeah, here we bloody go, see? Right, well, that screwed that up because we haven't got autonomous. And I'll tell you what, I reckon I'm just as quick to recover. Let's just recover and drive down the road, and I just won't go up the same way as I went before. I'll go a little bit further down this time. And yeah, it might have been better to put it on the back of a trailer or something. Well, then again, you ain't getting a trailer up that bit, are you? So I'll tell you what, I've got to stop those beacons. So annoying they are. I don't know if it's just me, but I just find them. If you're going to have beacons working, make sure they work so, you know, they're proper flashing round, not doing a pathetic little flash around as these ones do. But perhaps the devs don't get to play the game very much, so they don't notice how crap it is. I don't know. I don't know. Right, let's try and get this back down there, and then hopefully we won't roll it again, although the Scout now is in the way. So yeah, it's performing a lot better with that trailer. So ideally, if you're going to use it, don't put a trailer on the back of it, because see, what a piece of shit. Right, so let's try that again. So yeah, this review for the KRS Bandit, well, in my book, don't bother with it. It's like I probably got a lot better trucks. That's probably half the trouble, where I've got a lot of different mods I'm using. Like if I had the Kamaz, this would, well, we'd be at the top of the hill now, we really would. Or if I had the Ural. But this thing is, I don't like the way it's a bit tippy. And, you know, if it is tippy, then give us an autonomous winch for it. What's the point of not having it? The sooner we get mods, the better, really, for console, because I do prefer playing on console. I really do. Anyway, let's just get this back to where we need to be. Right then, let's try again, and I'll tell you what, we may as well restart that. And then at least the truck is where I need it to be. And then, right, so it doesn't need to be, I thought it might need to be repaired again, but no. Took that onto there, and we just try and drag this up here without rolling it, and if it rolls, I'm just going to end it, because this Bandit, I'm really not impressed with it at all. I think it's it might be just the tyres I'm using at the moment, but just no, not impressed with it. It's just got too much body roll on it, and you see that it's nice the way the back and the front sort of move independently, but nah, it won't be a truck I'll be using very much whatsoever. The difference in the engine options is stupid. There isn't, you know, this one hasn't got much more power than the standard one, so what's the point of you going through the effort to go and find that engine when it doesn't really do much difference? And there we go, we're going to struggle to get over these tiny little rocks here now, because yep, they are a huge hazard. Look at them, they're massive rocks, aren't they? And yeah, it's battling that. Now I hope it is just down to the tyres, but I don't think it is. I just think it's not a very good vehicle in my book. I just probably won't be using it after I've done this episode. I really won't. So come on now. You're telling me we can't go up there. There we go. Oh, it's because we're dragging it along. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to write it. Let's just get up here, because we're going to have problems up here anyway, where we'll probably have to just drag the vehicle straight over everything. So let's go into a bit of low and see if that helps. Yeah, and it's like those wheels, there's just, that's why I'd rather have the all-wheel drive switchable, because then, you know, you can see at some of those wheels, they're not moving all at the same speed, are they? You see the back ones there have now actually stopped. And how are we meant to get over here? Right, let's just put that there, release that winch. Let's get that winch on the go. Oh, and look, there's hardly any winch points because we've got a really shite winch. And all that's going to do, well, is topple me, isn't it? Yeah, that is all that is going to do. So this probably isn't the best truck for doing this mission, is it really? No, let's have a look on the map, because we need to get up there, and it looks like there's another route that way, which, yeah, I'm looking at it now. See, it's, even that flag just gets in the way. You got the big, why can't I zoom in and out here? Alright, so it won't let me, oh, here we go, wrong button. That big, like, black flag there, which is just taking it. What's the point of all that? Do I need to know all that information now? No. What I need to know is where I'm meant to be going. And I reckon I should have gone up that route there instead. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's just start again. Oh, of course we have to go down to the bottom to start again, because I'm not getting that through there, am I? No bloody way. Just don't roll. Whoa. Yeah, now we've got ourselves in the right situation here. Which probably pays. I should have just skated it first. Hopefully we can get around that. I don't think we're going to get around there. Get that out of the way. Because as long as we get the Bandit back down, we can just restart it. Which will restart. Let's get that out of the way though, over there, and go up that other route, because I'm pretty sure I've picked the wrong route, and it's so going to topple over here. But even so, it doesn't make the Bandit any better. I will try it on a few other different missions, but every time I've used it, I have not been impressed with it whatsoever. It's always been like, yeah, big deal. It looks like somebody's got a truck and then just put the front of a bus on the bus cab on the front of it, which is exactly what it seems to be. Yeah, there it is, straight up there. What an idiot. So I'll tell you what, let's get past there first. If we can get past these bloody rocks. Show task, restart, yes. And let's try again. Let's go up the right route this time, because I was a bit stupid going up that way, but that's what happens when you don't skate it. So let's stop there, see if we can get this winch on the go, and let's put it on the winch on the back. There it is. We'll have that one. Drag that in a bit closer, so it doesn't get held up on everything. And then let's get up this hill, zoom out a little bit. Now this doesn't look too bad, but I'll tell you what, these rocks are going to cause a problem. Go into low, and see, this is why I prefer to have the diff lock engageable. Whereas at the moment, you know, it's permanent, so it is always working, but it doesn't really make any difference, does it? Whereas if it was switchable now, I could bang that in and it would start pulling up that hill a lot quicker. So I'm not really a fan of permanent diff lock. It's nice on some of the bigger trucks and whatever which need it, but this would be nice if it was switchable. So the road goes off to the right there, and that's the way we need to go. See, it's like that as well. See, that doesn't go on. Let's get rid of, oh, everything's just screwed up on this game at the moment. Well, not everything, but it's still got a lot of issues. It really has, and adding more content just brings more issues every time. But that's what the developers like doing. They don't like to sort the bugs out. They like to just give you more content and not sort the bugs out. So see, look at this piece of, oh, we're out of fuel. Out of fuel. So I'm on a right moan today. I really am, because it's like, what we got, 150 litre fuel tank. Now, if you had a vehicle like this, would you be going out with 150 litres? No, you'd have a 1,000 litre tank. That's what they do. If they're going out in the middle of nowhere, they don't take a little tank, they take multiple tanks. So having 150 litres of fuel, especially when you can burn it in, what, 25 or 20 minutes of gameplay, is just ridiculous. But yet more problems what need sorting. And we can't even get the traction. Oh, here we go, managing to get a little bit more traction there. And the time's coming in now because it's nearly 12 o'clock. So that'll do, it's 1300. At least we can have it nice and bright. That's one of my other main things I'd like for doing videos. It'd be nice if I could set it on 1 o'clock. You know, so it's nice and bright all the time. And it's, you know, going into the daylight. The night time is pretty shit for a video. You know, it doesn't, you can't see anything. It's as simple as that. You have a look and you just like, all you can see is the truck, the headlights on it, and what's in front. And it's not very good viewing. It really isn't. But I'm on a right moan today, ain't I? It's because I haven't moaned for days, and I haven't been able to do much videos, and I've been getting so frustrated with every time I've got on. I've been having little problems with either the game crashing, this is on PC, or just little issues where, you know, I haven't been able to get on with it. So I've just been a bit frustrated with this game, but there you go. And there's me coming to do this little mission, this little task, and think, oh, that won't take long. Yeah, 40 minutes later, no doubt it might get sorted. But I suppose that was my fault. I should have gone the other way. So now you're gonna, yeah, so why are we just stuck there now then? Oh, I know, because we're in a crap truck. Let me know in the comments if you like this one, or if it is just the chain option I'm using. I did use it with the Tigers, and that seemed to be pretty good in the mud and what have you. It just seemed gutless. But like I said, it's half my trouble is I was using this, the modded version. Red Bull Ted has done a modded version of this, and he's got loads of different engines options on it, and it has got a lot of power. You know, we've got power here, we'd be just flying up this hill, we really would. And that's what they need to do with a lot of these vehicles, is just have a good look at them and say, is that slow? Yes, it is. So sort it out, get rid of it. Easy as that, isn't it? But it looks like we've made it to our destination, hopefully. Well, we've got to get round the corner yet. You never know, I might end up rolling it yet. But there you go. So at least I can come up here and find out. It looks like we've got some metals and what have you over there, so that should be good. So is that going to disappear? Yep, that's it. Stage complete. Oh, so I have got to re-repair it, haven't I? And I'll tell you what, I bet you I haven't got the trunks, the supplies, have I? Because down at the bottom it said get it there, so I thought, oh, you won't need to repair it again, but obviously I bet you have to repair it, don't you? Yep, and it won't. I haven't got enough to fully repair it, so annoying when I got a trailer right at the bottom and I could have repaired it beforehand, but because the repair thing didn't come up, I thought, oh, it doesn't need to. So that seems to be some blocks there as well. Is that, are they loose? Yes, they are. Oh, that's always handy. Oh well, we're not going to finish off that one today, and we have got some metal there as well. What else have we got up here? Unbelievable. Right, well, that's it for today, and that's it for the KRS piece of shit Bandit. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and if you think I'm wrong about the Bandit, then let me know in the comments, because all that's given me on this task is a nightmare. I will give it another go on another mission, but not for a while, not after that. It seems to be so tippy, it's unreal. Thanks for watching, till the next time, goodbye.